Welcome, everybody. He is Robert Ferringo, and I am Scott Spreitzer. We are DocSports.com. Been around for almost 50 years. Week 2 Thursday Night Football coming up in just a bit. Before I get to that, a real quick note. You can get a free $60 account and start by clicking on the link below the video to do so. Cool thing is, if you're not yet a member, you can then use those free $60 on any of Robert's daily packages, any of mine, or anybody else over on the roster at DocSports.com. And that means Korean baseball, Japanese baseball, soccer, all that good stuff you can use it on. I know Rafael Esparza put out, yes, minus 300, Major League Baseball is going to play a 2020 season. But the bottom line is, even if they don't, there is plenty to bet on and to win. And we both have basically dove into just about every sport available. Thursday Night Football, Week 2, Bengals and Browns. Cleveland laying 7.5 at home. They'll be fresh off the opener in Baltimore, while Cincinnati will be on the road for the first time off their opener against the Chargers. And Robert, you know, it's tough to plunk your money down on a road team in Thursday Night Football when both teams are on a short week. But I got to tell you, looking at this setup, if Cleveland somehow pulls the Week 1 upset in Baltimore, of all places, this is not the greatest spot to lay more than a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, both of these teams kind of drew the short straw, right? Having to play that first short week game of the season. Yes, it is going to be a difficult situation for Cleveland coming off a very physical, probably emotional game against Baltimore. But I also think it's a more difficult situation for Cincinnati. They're the one with the rookie quarterback, right? And so now Joe Burrow is going to be thrust right into a situation where he's got to play 2 games in 4 days. Now, it is a tough spot for Cleveland because they have a new coach as well. So he's got to come up with his first 2 game plans ever. So we got the rookie coach versus the rookie quarterback. However, I just think Cleveland is the much better team. They're a team I'm looking to buy low on a little bit this year. I know everyone's very hesitant about betting on them because they still feel so burned about last year, right? But I think that has a little bit of value for them in this situation.
I think you made a fantastic point when you started off your analysis saying Joe Burrow is a rookie quarterback who's going to be playing with 3 days between games in his second ever NFL start. And, you know, it's funny because, you know, I've done a lot of work with VSiN over the last couple of years, and one of their guys did some research, and he pointed out that rookie quarterbacks in weeks 1 through 3 over the last 36 games, weeks 1 through 3, rookie quarterbacks that end up playing at least 7 games in a season, by the way, are 24-12 against the spread. He broke it down even further, though, and he said they're 20-4 against the number as a dog of 3 or more. That would point to Cincy if you just blindly bet that stat. But rookie quarterbacks have not fared well in divisional games where there's a little more on the line. And then I don't think they factored in, I don't even know if it's happened, where you've seen a rookie quarterback on his second start ever coming on 3 days rest after the first game. That is so hard. He's trying to adjust as it is to the speed factor of the NFL compared to what he saw in college. And now he's got to get ready for a team in 3 days. Boy, I think that cancels out that fantastic trend, Robert.
Yeah, I agree with you. Those are some really interesting numbers about rookie quarterbacks. It makes sense, though, because their teams get their numbers padded a little bit because the books understand that people want to fade these players in their early starts. And again, that is mitigated a little bit, like Cleveland's advantage is mitigated a little bit over the fact that Kevin Stefanski is a rookie head coach. Okay, he's not a veteran head coach who's been through these situations before, so he's flying a little bit blind also. But I got to tell you, I'm with you in that I don't love the number. I love the Browns just on spec. I am going to be looking to bet them early in the season. I think this number is going to come down. But one of the things that's interesting to me about this game is I'm looking at the under. I feel like that total is way too high. I went back and over the last 8 years, that first Thursday night game in week 2, okay, that first quick turnaround time, the under is hit in 5 of those 8 games. Now, that's not an overwhelming trend, but it is interesting, and it makes a little bit of sense, right? These teams are going to be a little bit rusty early in the season. Their bodies aren't going to be used to that quick turnaround time. So also, the last game that these two teams played, the Bengals actually won. They actually pounded Cleveland in Week 17 last year. They won 33-23. In that game, Cincinnati rushed the ball almost 40 times for almost 180 yards. So I think Cincinnati coach Zach Taylor, he's going to go back to the well. He's going to try and protect his rookie quarterback, and he's going to see if Cleveland made any adjustments from that last meeting, and he's going to try and pound them on the ground. I can see this game being like a 26-9, 27-10 type of game in Cleveland's favor.
And betting on that game, as you see on your screen, has been split down the middle as far as the side is concerned against the spread. Hey, man, check out all of our Week 1 and Week 2 videos in the NFL at DocSports.com. We talk about them all, myself and Robert Ferringo. And also, don't forget to check out that free $60 account, which you can get started by clicking on that link below the video. And a great way to give DocSports.com a trial run. That's the Thursday night Week 2 game between the Bengals and the Browns. For Robert, I'm Scott. We are DocSports.com.